Hello and welcome to Motion Time. My name is Lloyd and today we're gonna make this effect or look or something like that in Final Cut Pro using Apple Motion. First thing is open Motion and let's select our project type. I will select Final Cut Generator and here on the right side is my settings. I will change the duration to 5 seconds. Click open. Okay, the first thing, let's add a drop zone. So Command Shift D. And inside this drop zone, let's rename it first. Let's rename it as source. Let's clone this group. And then this clone layer, let's make a particle out of it. So press E on your keyboard. Go to the inspector. Here on shape, change it to rectangle. Then tile fill. And here on the size, let's make it 3840 by 2160. Okay. Then here on the columns and rows, you can play around with this one. So I'm gonna leave it as is or just make it set to 9. Then turn on this 3D. Change the rendering particles to in global. Then emission range to 0 and longitude to 90. Then here on the cell controls, you can leave it as is. So for now, I'm gonna change the birth rate around 10. And then life is 5. Okay, that's okay. Then here on the birth rate randomness, let's set that to 5. So initial number to 5 also. Then life randomness, set that to 3. So I'm just playing around with settings at all, actually. Then here on the opacity over life, let's change the settings in here. So first, this one, let's change the location of that one to 50. Then let's add 2 more, both in the front and in the end. This first one, change the opacity to 0. And then the last one, set that to 0 also. Then the next thing is let's add a behavior for our emitter. So go to behaviors, simulation, and then wind. So here on the air thickness, set that to 0, the x and y, and then the z, set that to 100. And here on the velocity, set the z to 1000. So we're almost finished. Next thing is we need to import our image. So Control I, and then here on the drop zone, I will select that Final Cut Pro logo and then publish this one. Publish, and then plan, and then scale. So let's select this clear and then delete this Final Cut Pro logo in here. Then if we press spacebar, we can see the result, something like this. So it doesn't look convincing at all right now. But don't worry. Now let's add some dividers. I just finished publishing the necessary parameters that I think is useful. So the next step is let's just save this one. So Command S. Then for the template name, I will put flying or flowing. And let's say flying images. Flying image / logo. Then for the category, so let's make new category. Then motion time flying. So that's okay, motion time flying. Then hit create, then publish. Okay, some issue, let's say motion time flying, publish. Okay, so now let's head on to Final Cut Pro. So here on Final Cut Pro, I have my footage from last week's tutorial. So nothing fancy. So let's go to our generators tab. So here, and then motion time flying, and let's drag it onto our timeline. Then here on the drop zone, let's select our image or your image, apply clip, then change the scale, set it to around 15% or 20. Yeah. And then let's take a look. Still too big. So maybe 5%. Okay, so you can play around with these rows and columns or something like this. Okay, so that's how to make that flying logo effect or something like that in Apple Motion for Final Cut Pro. So you can play around with the cell controls and such, and don't make the same mistake as me. So earlier, if we go back to our motion file, so in here, my height in the size is 216, which is incorrect. That's why I had a bad result. But change it to 160 and everything will be okay. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I see you again the next time.